Okay, we have Hassan. What is the trust website to see the opportunities? Hassan, there are a couple of websites that you could use. Let me share a couple of them with you. Now, when you say trust, that's something that, of course, we cannot guarantee, because in Brazil we don't have the MLS, which is a single database for properties like you have in the United States. In Brazil, they are basically just like websites for advertisement, meaning that there is no guarantee that what you see is what you get. Like, there is a lot of bait and switch, but this is a typical one, all right? Zappy Imóveis. zappimóveis.com.br, okay? And you can come over here, for instance, right? Like if you wanna find the properties in a good neighborhood, let's say you're doing Jardim Paulistano, Jardim Paulista, there is Jardim America, right? And then you wanna find an apartment, you're gonna search for an apartment, and there you go. You're gonna have listings. As you can probably tell, Jardim America is a top neighborhood in São Paulo. I would say potentially like top 10 neighborhoods in the city of São Paulo. And the prices are gonna be premium, as you can tell, right? Like, I mean, the first two apartments that I see over here, they are being sold around 7.5 million reais. Okay, so about, just like, trying to calculate here from heart, I think, like $1.5 million, right? And that's like, the premium area of São Paulo. But then you can also, search for different neighborhoods. Let's take a look at Liberdade. Liberdade is closer to São Paulo downtown. Then, as you can tell, the prices are going to change dramatically. This one is like a small studio, and it's being sold for 180,000 reais. So, here we're talking about maybe 35,000 US dollars for a condo. I can tell you for sure this is gonna be an old building somewhere, and there may be issues with the documentation of this property here, because the price, for a studio like this, like in a newer building, with good paperwork, it should be like 300,000 reais. Okay, so if it is being sold for 180, it may be like another building with some type of issue regarding documents. All right, but this is Zappy Imóveis, and something interesting that has happened in the Brazilian market is that the Zappy Imóveis, they've been buying other websites. So in the past, there was some level of competition, but, last time I spoke with people from the real estate agency segment, like they were saying, listen, basically, nowadays it's just Zappy Imóveis, and you think you have like different websites, but they are all owned by Zappy Imóveis. And whenever you're gonna, place an ad, they actually give you an opportunity to place an ad on every single website of their portfolio. All right, so just keep that in mind. And again, I'm gonna hammer the fact that there is no MLS, there is no unified database in Brazil, and there is no way usually for you to verify if the listings here are real or not.